After God sent Adam and Eve out of the garden, they had a little baby boy whom they named Cain. Not long thereafter, another baby boy was born to them, and his name was Abel. Cain eventually became a crop farmer, while Abel became a keeper of sheep. One day, both of them separately sacrificed to God. Cain sacrificed the yield of his crop, while Abel sacrificed his best lamb. But then something happened. God accepted and was pleased with Abel's sacrifice of his very best lamb. But God was not pleased with Cain's sacrifice, which consisted of the fruit of the ground, and he rejected it. It must sound rather unfair to you, but you see, a sacrifice to God has a very specific purpose. The innocent lamb was actually a symbol of Christ, who would sacrifice his innocent and sinless life to pay the penalty for the sins of fallen humanity. The blood of the lamb represents Christ's blood that washes away our sin. This is why people in the Old Testament brought blood sacrifices to the Lord. In this way, they showed that they understood how sin leads to death, and that an innocent lamb, Jesus Christ, would one day give the perfect sacrifice on behalf of all of mankind. That is why it is written, and according to the law, almost all things are purified with blood, and without shedding of blood, there is no remission. The Bible further explains how Abel brought his sacrifice to God in faith because his heart was sincere. But Cain's heart was not sincere, and God knew this. Cain could have traded his crop of fruit for one of Abel's lambs, but he didn't. And when God rejected his sacrifice, Cain became very upset and angry. So the Lord God said to Cain, "Why are you angry? And why has your countenance fallen? If you do well, will you not be accepted? And if you do not do well, sin lies at the door, and its desire is for you, but you should rule over it." If only Cain had listened to God's loving warning. But unfortunately, Cain ignored it, and consequently, he just became angrier and angrier and angrier. And then one day, when Cain and Abel were alone in the field, Cain's pent-up anger suddenly boiled over, and the next moment, he struck Abel, his own brother, and killed him. Isn't that just terrible? It's the first murder ever on earth.